Hi guys, how you doing? It's Ellie here. I just wanted to make a little quick update video about the new Expedition League. I hope you guys had a wonderful league start if you are playing. If not, just have a wonderful day, I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm really doing great. The league so far, it's pretty fun, I think. I also think not a lot of not a lot of people agree with me here. So I'm just gonna talk a bit about what's been happening, how my league start's been going, and quite a few other things. Well, I started really slow. I've made a big mistake not taking damage notes early on, meaning all of Act 1 pretty much, and also half or almost all of Act 2 without any damage notes and playing Toxic Rain, which was not ideal to say the least. Yeah, it was painful, especially with the new changes to HP. I thought I could get away with it, but it's just not the case. So just a recommendation from me here, don't do what I did. Yeah. So yeah, I'm playing Toxic Rain as you can see, and I've been having a great time anyways. I was a little tilted at the league start. I can ask a lot of my friends there, but that was because of my own mistake. I really liked the Act 1 changes after thinking about it. Brutus just seems so much better in that place there. It just seems dynamic, not just like a weird NPC that waits in the room for you to come there and kill him. The new Dweller of the Deep also looks really cool in my opinion. And yes, they made it decently hard, I'd say. Brutus damage is kind of insane. I'm pretty sure you get one shot there if you don't take any life notes. At least by the spikes, and I'm not sure if that's a good thing, especially for a new player. It'd just be demoralizing, I think. As you can see there, I struggle a little bit with damage. But that's because I've respected it. I really wanted to be ailment immune with the link mechanic. And that's why I've also taken more life, just to be a little more tanky. And I can take my time, most of the time. Because this build just, if you build it right and not just go pure damage like I did for like the first tiers of maps, or like the first hour of maps, or 2 or 3, I don't know, it doesn't really die. And as long as you don't have like a damage check like Maven or something like that, it should be fine. Yeah, as you can see, my damage is not fine, but I am playing with a Kurain. The mana cost on the new gems is kind of problematic. I'm about at 40 now, and there have been a lot of people who've had issues, not just me. And I'm using Enduring Mana, this helps a bit, but also the big thing, I've decided to use a Thief's Torment, at least for the time being. And it really solves the issue for me. You lose a little bit of life on the ring slots, obviously, and the risks are also not optimal, but I think it just feels so much better, it's just worth it. For like 10 chaos I've bought mine, so don't quote me on that by the way, it might have been more or less now. It's just how the league start goes. And it's been great ever since. So I really recommend it if you don't have any other alternative yet. Later on, I think we can push down the costs quite a bit using error mods on jewelry. Also maybe a Clarity Watcher's Eye or a Replica Conqueror's Efficiency, and it should work out with just an Enduring Mana Flask. Also if you don't use Quill Rain, you don't cast quite as often obviously. That also helps. Yeah. The league mechanic. I've really enjoyed the league mechanic. It's so cool in my opinion. A lot of people complain about splinters and all the other things, but I just love it. For one, the mechanic with the vendors, just gambling, just crafting your items without even crafting, like it's a crafting experience without crafting yourself. The choices are made for yourself, but the player feels like they're crafting something, and it's just really cool in my opinion. There will be a lot of people that disagree with me here. Yeah, I just enjoyed it. They also seem really worthwhile. Like, the Haggler often just has stacks of tens of chaos, or something like that, and it really feels like there's value behind what you're doing right here, in my opinion. And it's also fun. The logbooks I've only ran 2 so far, so I can't really say too much about that. And one of them was item level 30 and the other one was like 45, so don't quote me on that, but I think they will be really good. The level 31 I ran just gave me back 15 raw chaos or something like that, and that's kind of insane for that low of an item level. And it's also fun. It's fun planning out your route, in my opinion, just taking a bit of time. I know a lot of people want to zoom in this game, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah. So, yeah, what do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Just let me know if you really, if you want to let me know, that is. I will try and make videos every now and then. This week we will see how that goes. I have an exam on Thursday, so I can't promise anything. And after that I will leave for a week, so I won't play PoE there. Yeah. Yeah, the flask changes. I didn't talk about that yet. I don't know how to feel about it. It feels annoying. Especially coming from last league, it just feels annoying in contrast to last league, I feel. I think if you get used to it, it won't be a big deal at all. It's not like unplayable. You get flask charges. It's a little bit annoying in boss fights, I have to agree. But that's solvable. I don't think it's that strong that we need to portal out to get mana flask charges in the fight like 5 times or something like that. I think it's in an okay state. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot that has to be fixed here. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the corrupting blood immunity on the flask. Not well. You remove it and you instantly get corrupting blood again. And from my experience, there's no cooldown there, and you need to spam the flask, and then it's out of charges, and you have nothing you can do against it. So I'm pretty much going to need a jewel with corrupting blood immunity, or I will just die over and over, and well, that's not the goal. But yeah. Other than that, I've been doing great. I'm enjoying my league start, delving a bit, mapping a bit. Really slow, like nothing special here. But I think that's what most of us do now, so I don't think that's too much of a problem.
Ah, there you are. Ready? Hello.
I don't really have anything else to talk about now, so I'm going to clear this map to the end. You can watch, and
Greetings.
I will thank you for watching. Let me know what you think if you want to, and yeah, see you guys.
Ah, there you are.